Yesterday they agreed the way forward is an orderly transition in Egypt to a more broadly based government, to free and fair elections, to real and visible reform. I think that is the right way to think about it and the right thing to call on the Egyptian government to do, and I hope that will be reflected in the conclusions of our Council today, and that there is a clear statement from the European Union in that direction, and to call on all sides in Egypt to avoid further violence, whether it be the police in their handling of protests or the Egyptian people as they pursue their legitimate economic and political grievances. We're also going to be discussing other issues, as you know, in Sudan, where we now need to move on from the referendum, the preliminary results of the referendum. The south of Sudan will need our support and assistance to become a viable state, and we need to consider how to do that. And on Iran, where we were disappointed in the Iranian response to last week's negotiations, and I believe it's necessary to continue and to intensify the pressure on Iran over its nuclear program and its intentions with its nuclear program. Any questions?
Yes,
Two questions.
Yes, Minister, you are talking about a fair and free election in Egypt, but aren't you worried that a Muslim brother can come to the power and then there is no any more peace with Israel, and meanwhile also breaking all the relation with European?
Well, we certainly don't want Egypt to fall into the hands of extremists. There is no doubt about that, but that is why we want an orderly transition to that free and fair elections, to greater freedom and democracy in Egypt. And then I think we have to place some faith in democracy and in the good sense of the people of Egypt, and who they elect, of course, is their concern. If we advocate democracy, then of course we have to respect how they go about it and who they would elect. But certainly we don't want Egypt to fall into the hands of extremist elements. One more question?
Are you confident that Mohammed al-Baradei will gather the public support in Egypt? Do you think it's a good sign that he joined in?
Well, we're not picking individuals. I think what we should stand for in Europe is for the strong institutions, democratic institutions, for the guarantees of the human rights and values that we hold dear in the UK and in the European Union as a whole. It's not up to us to pick which individuals should be in office. We do want to see a broadly based government in Egypt, including opposition figures in that government, but then it's up to the Egyptians which individuals should be involved. Anyway, we'll see you later. Thank you very much.